You know, there is one thing I've strongly believed in all my life, and that is belief itself. Belief in myself, belief in my own actions, belief in my thought process, belief in the capabilities I have, belief in my weaknesses. Everything which is in me, I believe in that. Not that I don't work to rectify mistakes or I don't work to, improve on things I need to. I definitely. But if I need to do that, before that, I need to understand. Like, if I don't know my weaknesses, if I don't know my mistakes, how am I going to correct it? So, the first thing which you need to understand is why belief is that important. I know I have talked about this before and I'll keep talking about it. But this one thing can change your life. I learned this from my mother. The belief she showed in her dreams, her children. And even now, even if me and my brother fail at every stage of life, I know she'll never believe that we are weak or we are just not working hard or there is something, you know, lacking in us. I know that. And that makes us stronger. Or maybe we just inherited it. I know I'll, sound like I'm so much, obsessed with my family or my loved ones. But believe me, I learn from them so much every day. With my mother, my father, my brother, my all close people, my friends, my brothers, everyone. I learn from them every day. And maybe, the energy you want is the energy you attract. I mean, obviously, I didn't choose my family. I'm gifted with that. But friends, I chose them. So it's all about that belief system you're creating. I can talk about anything and everything with my family. And obviously, my family is great. I know that. And maybe everyone is not gifted with that. But you're gifted with something. You're gifted with at least yourself. So believe in that. Believe that you can have your own story. Believe that that story will be unique. And I may sound very preachy, but it's not about preaching anyone. I don't want you to learn something from me. I want you to learn something from yourself every day. If there is some mistake you're doing repeatedly, learn from that and work to improve that. Work to rectify that. It's okay to make mistakes. We cannot be right at all points of life. It's very easy to come and say something and just go away. And people feel that, the person who is saying it is doing everything right in her life. Like, I may sound like that right now, but it's not that. I do make mistakes of which I talk about. And that is why, I get the strength to talk about it. That is why I chose this medium to talk about it. Because I know how it feels when you do something and you feel that, oh God, I am the worst. But you're not. Believe me. It's just that people don't talk about their low points so often. Whatever we see is all the success stories. Failure stories are never glorified because they don't have a point to motivate. But I feel there is so much in there that you will get a meaningful life if not for a career. Everything is not about career or exams or professions. The first thing which needs to be created is life itself. So I think why I emphasize so much on failure or on your weaknesses, on your mistakes is that that is the point which makes you learn something. When people are successful, all you see is just the story of how they got the success, and the last point is the main thing which people are mainly attracted to. But the struggles behind that, even if we read about it, you can't feel it. It's impossible to do that. You may feel emotional, you may cry at someone's story, you may just read some pages of a book, or you may see a movie, but you can never feel that struggle. So it's important that you understand that feeling that struggle is completely a different universe in itself. And you are living in your own universe, you are creating your own life. Believe in that story which you are going to create. And it should not be to inspire someone. It should not be to inspire the world to talk about it to your relatives, friends, or to post it on social media, or just glorify yourself to get the glamour. No, it should be to inspire yourself. Every day when you wake up and you think about yourself, it should be something good, that yes, I'm doing something great, which makes me happy. Doesn't matter if the world is not happy with it, but I am happy with that. Anyways, the world can find ways to criticize you even when you're doing your best. So why worry about that? And anyway, why do we need to worry about that? You live with yourself every day. You wake up with yourself. You sleep with yourself. So anything you need to worry about is yourself and your loved ones, of course. I believe in people. I've always believed that it should not be that it's only your family, friends. No, it should always be people. That empathy for anyone, just a human being, a pet, or anything. That empathy is important. You need to be empathetic. You don't need to be brutal to be good in your life. No, you don't. Even if you find hundred of reasons to do that, believe me, you don't. You can be as good a human being and a good professional as well. And believe me, if you need to choose one thing, be a good human being. You won't take your career to heaven or hell. But, on your deathbed, you'll feel satisfied that you really did good in your life. Maybe not in money, maybe not in career, but in your life, you did pretty well. And that is what you should be working about. I'm not saying you don't need to work hard for your exams, or you don't need to work hard in your career, or you don't need to work hard. You need to, definitely. But that belief system, you need to make it very strong. Such strong, like the base of your life, the base of your foundation. It should be so strong that anything and everything can change, but not your belief system. And it should be good. If it's not good, yes, you need to change that. You need to work on that. It should not be that, I'm just finding ways to prove my thought process right. It should be, sorry, it should be important to find that right thing to think about, to make your thought process right. It's not, to, I find people justifying things just because they believe in it. Why do you need to justify something which is not right? If even if you believed in it, it's fine. Even if if you didn't know that it's wrong, the point you make is your own. So once you find that it's wrong, work on it to make it right. It's not such a big deal to accept that I am wrong. I don't know why it's a big deal. Why do people feel so much you know uh, overwhelmed when they are countered? If your opinion is your own, you would have some reasons, right? And if you find that your reasons are not strong enough, then there are some loopholes. Just work on those loopholes and move on. Get better every day. We talk about it, but how many of us do that? So I just want that next time you doubt yourself, remember you're just making your own story, not to inspire someone else, but yourself. There can be tons of facilities and opportunities you look in others, that oh my god, she or he had that facility, that opportunity, that success, that failure, that luck. But you need to look beyond this. There is a reason we appreciate people from humble backgrounds, because they had the courage to dream, and they worked past all hurdles to fulfill their dream. But what is more important is to understand that everyone from that background who was working hard to achieve that dream did not succeed. We only look at some stories which are successful. What about those who didn't succeed in their dreams? Are they failures? No. You know why? Because they would never stop. Because they're courageous. They dare to dream something which people are just imagining. They're working to prove something which somebody else is not even trying to imagine. And the day they prove it, it becomes a story. So work on you, for you, to create your own story, as what is now proved was once only imagined. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.